I'd fallen in love with Luca Monroe, the one person who couldn't afford to love me back. Oh, the anguish, the pathos. Because, a college football player with a scholarship is clearly destitute.
Destitute of feelings, maybe. Until Lorelei showed up. This quote, folks, is from First Meet Full by Jaqueline Snowe, and it's about as subtle as a linebacker to the face, which, coincidentally, is also in the book.
You're already spoiling things. And it's a tight end, not a linebacker. Details matter.
Details, schmeetails. What matters is the heat baby, the forbidden fruit, the brother's best friend who's secretly a marshmallow underneath all that muscle.
A marshmallow who prioritizes football over human connection. Classic.
Welcome to Heartbook Radio, where we dissect romance novels like a frog in high school biology. And this wet blanket next to me is Dr. Stone.
It's Dr. Stone, and I prefer the term literary analyst.
Whatever you say. Today, we're diving headfirst into First Meet Fool, a book that claims to be about a soccer star and a football grump, but is really about the explosive power of repressed sexual tension.
It's also about the pressures of collegiate athletics, the complexities of family dynamics, and the struggle to balance personal ambition with
blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the good stuff. Lorelei, our heroine, is forced to move into the football house because apparently college housing is run by sadists, and that's where she meets Luca, her brother's best friend, who is basically a walking, talking thundercloud.
He has a difficult past. He's carrying the weight of his family's financial burdens on his shoulders.
And Lorelei's carrying the weight of his, well, you'll have to read the book to find out.
Let's start with Lorelei. She's presented as this strong, independent woman, a talented soccer player.
Who cries. A lot. According to the book, she's a crier and a finisher. I'm not sure what finishing has to do with anything, but the crying? Girl, get a grip.
She's emotionally vulnerable. It's a sign of strength, not weakness.
It's a sign she needs a therapist, not a boyfriend. And Luca? Don't even get me started. This guy is moodier than my ex after I, accidentally, deleted his entire video game collection.
He's focused, driven. He has a plan, and he's sticking to it.
A plan that involves ignoring the gorgeous woman living under his roof? Genius. He's like a robot programmed to play football and scowl.
He's afraid of getting hurt. He's built up walls to protect himself.
Walls made of pure, unadulterated stubbornness. And let's not forget Grandma Nanette, the real most valuable player of this book. She's the only one with any sense.
She's a delightful character, a breath of fresh air.
She's the only one who sees through Luca's bull. She's like, boy, stop being an idiot and go get the girl. I want a Grandma Nanette in my life.
And Dean, Lorelei's twin brother, is surprisingly reasonable.
Shockingly chill. I was expecting fireworks, a fist fight, maybe a broken nose. But no, he's just fine with his best friend dating his sister. Where's the drama in that?
It's a refreshing change of pace. It shows maturity and respect.
It's boring. Give me a screaming match, a jealous rage something.
Despite your colorful commentary, First Meet Fool is a well-written, engaging story. It explores important themes.
Like the proper way to apply eye black? Or the optimal protein intake for a tight end?
Like the challenges faced by young athletes, the sacrifices they make, the
Dear radio hosts, I'm confused. Is Luca a jerk or a sweetheart? My cat says he's a jerk, but my goldfish thinks he's misunderstood. Help.
He's complex, he's flawed, he's human.
He's a walking contradiction. 1 minute he's growling at Lorelei, the next he's Well, I won't spoil it, but let's just say he has a hidden talent for making a girl swoon.
The reviewers are divided. Some praise the slow burn, the delicious tension.
Others complain it's slower than molasses in January. One reviewer even said the premise was strange, because Lorelei couldn't find another place to live. Clearly, they've never been to college.
Another reviewer, a 5-star enthusiast, declared it their favorite book by Jaqueline Snowe.
And then there's the reviewer who admitted to squealing at some of the pages. Squealing. I haven't squealed since I saw a spider in my shower.
It's a matter of personal preference. Some readers enjoy a slow, simmering romance, while others prefer
A dumpster fire of instant gratification. Like, if Luca were a sandwich, he would be a grilled cheese, comforting, familiar, but ultimately kind of bland until you add some spicy mustard. Lorelei is the mustard people.
That's an interesting analogy.
It's a brilliant analogy.
I give First Meet Foal a solid 4 out of 5 misplaced footballs. It's a well-crafted story with compelling characters and a satisfying.
I give it 7 out of 10 sweaty jock straps. It's got heat, it's got heart, and it's got Grandma Nanette, who deserves her own spin, off-series.
Our opinions are clearly divergent.
Divergent like Luca's eyes when he's trying not to stare at Lorelei.
Join us next week when we tackle The Duchess's Dirty Little Secret, a historical romance about a time-traveling taxidermist and a
That's not a real book?
It is in my mind. Tune in next time to Heartbook Radio, folks.